What's going on, guys? WhiteFox1225 here with another video, and today we're talking about whether or not ESO Plus is worth its price tag in 2017. With the announcement of Morrowind and the Roadhead article we got a few days ago, ESO Plus has kind of become a controversial topic, especially in the comments on my video, so I definitely thought it'd be cool to make a video and give you guys my opinion on it, and break down some of the facts and the financial part of what you get for your money. Let's start off by just talking about what you get for ESO Plus. The subscription costs $15 a month, which is pretty standard and fair for an MMO. You get 1500 crowns every 30 days, a 10% XP boost, also a 10% boost for gold income, crafting research, and inspiration. You also get access to the crafting bag, which gives you a place to store crafting items with unlimited slots that all your characters can have access to. It's actually really helpful and probably one of the main reasons people sub, to be honest. You also get the ability to dye costumes, which I think is great. And last but not least, the access to all the DLC that comes out, which is part of the reason this has been so controversial lately, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's just break down the value of this all a little bit. Let's start off with the crowns. You get 1500 crowns every month basically, which is actually a really generous amount when you think about it. If you didn't have ESO Plus and you wanted to buy 1500 crowns, it would cost $15. So with the ESO Plus subscription, you're getting your money's worth in crowns alone, not to mention all the other benefits I listed above. The XP boost and the gold boost and the crafting boost are really useful, but I wouldn't say they're a huge benefit, but they are a nice addition. Like I said before, the crafting bag is extremely useful, especially if you do a lot of crafting or you have a lot of ults, or just have trouble managing your inventory with a lot of crafting materials. I really can't stress enough how useful the crafting bag is. Dyeing costumes is really fun, and I personally use this a lot just because I use costumes a lot. I'm not sure how much of the community uses it, but for me, I really like it, so it's a big benefit for ESO Plus. Then of course you get access to all the DLC for ESO for free, and that's kind of where we run into some problems. So in the past I would have absolutely said ESO Plus is worth it, no doubt, but this year is a little different. In the past we've gotten one free DLC quarterly, but that's not how this year is going to work. This month we're getting the free homestead update, which, don't get me wrong, is really awesome, but it will be free for everyone, regardless if you have an ESO Plus subscription or not. Then the Morrowind expansion will come out June 6th. That won't come free with your ESO Plus membership, you'll actually have to pay $40 for that, and there will be no content in between those two things. Then quarter 3 will get a dungeon pack, which will come free with ESO Plus. And at the end of the year, we'll get your typical story DLC, probably a PvE zone, and that will also come free with ESO Plus. What that means though is that ESO Plus is going to go a whole year without any free content. If you remember, the last time we got free content with ESO Plus was when the Argonian Dungeon Pack came out a while back. So it's going to be quarter 3 of 2016 to quarter 3 of 2017 with no free DLC for ESO Plus. Which is pretty crazy when you think about it, because you're spending $180 in that year without any free DLC. And of course you get the crafting bag and the crowns, but if you're not using the crowns or the crafting bag really, it's totally kind of screwing you over. You still get all the other benefits I listed before, but no content is pretty disappointing for some of the subscribers. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm really hyped for housing and the Morrowind update. I'm super excited for it. But I can definitely see how some ESO Plus subscribers feel a little hurt by ZeniMax. So I would say that if you're a huge ESO fan and you play the game a couple times a week like I do, buy things from the Crown Store a lot, have a lot of ults, do a lot of crafting, make use of the crafting bag, then ESO Plus is still definitely worth it, because like I said, you're getting your money's worth in crowns alone, plus all those benefits like the crafting bag, costume dyeing, XP boost, and all those other useful things. But if you're more of a casual player and you really only play when the new DLC launches, maybe play a couple times a month just for the story and for the questing, maybe you want to rethink about whether the subscription is worth it, just because you're going to be paying pretty much $180 just for crowns. Now I definitely would still play the player housing update when it comes out, and of course pick up Morrowind when that expansion comes out, and then maybe think about whether you want to renew your subscription once we reach quarter 3 and DLC is going to pick up with a normal schedule, and we'll get that dungeon pack and PvE zone later this year. With that being said, I really think ZOS could do some things to make this subscription a little bit more appealing in the next couple months. Someone commented in one of my other videos, and I really agreed with them. ESO Plus could get the Battlegrounds for free maybe, or maybe the trial that will come with Morrowind for free, Now, I don't think ZOS will do that at all, but I think it would be fair and maybe a good idea even to get more people to just subscribe for ESO Plus. They could give out some more loyalty rewards like they used to, maybe some special mounts and costumes for people who have subscribed for a while. And maybe some other incentives like the ability to store items in your house with ESO Plus. That would be really popular, and I think a lot of people would sub just for that. But tell me below what you guys think about ESO Plus and what you plan on doing with your subscription. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I'll be covering player housing and more ESO along with other RPGs and MMOs on the channel. If you liked the video, give it a like. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.